Hello everyone, it's Jo here from my craft room. It's been a while, I'm back. I have been busy behind the scenes, but I've also had a lot of work to do, you know, real life stuff. So I've not had time to sort of display my wares, so to speak. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel. New and old subscribers, thank you so much. You know, I enjoy reading all the comments. Keep them coming. Press the like button. New subscribers, welcome. Anyway, without further ado, this was one I made in July. I finished it in July. It's a little journal, sort of journey journal. It's not the usual size, it's just a little mini book. I had lots of Tim Holtz scraps that I needed to use up. I've also used a lot of Tim Holtz ephemera in here as well. I had a little sort of notebook, and I've used the hardback cover here. I've recycled what was on the notebook and made it into the cover. And it's Tim Holtz cardstock on top of the cardboard, and I've used Tim Holtz ephemera at the front here. There's I had this little suitcase here in my stash. I'm not sure who that was from, but I thought the paper dolls there sat nicely on the suitcases. I thought it was good, obviously, for the style of the journal. And the little background there is a tag from Tim Holtz ephemera, one of the packs. It's got language lessons on the front there, and I thought that was handy if you're going on a journey. On the back, there's just a little compass stamp there that I backed onto something at the back. I can't remember what I used there, but it was in my stash. There's also Tim Holtz washi down the sides there, then the folds for extra strength. There's fabric on the spine, and there's some lace as well. The closure is some seam binding, which I've used through the hole there, and it's very secure. On the end of the seam binding, I've got a little bead and a little passport charm there. So, going in. So there's a little corner up tuck there. Like I say, there's lots of scraps that I've used from Tim Holtz paper packs. So it is predominantly made with Tim Holtz stock here. Well, the up tuck's all been sewn around. There's some coffee dyed paper at the background. There's some more different washi tape down there. There's some Tim Holtz paper cardstock. I made a sort of central sort of tuck there, like an envelope top. There's some more Tim Holtz, also stamped at the bottom there, and that's on coffee dyed parchment paper. You can see better there. There's just some vintage style paper. I think I got that one off Amazon. It was a little scrap I had. It's made into a little page. And there's a small little washi sticker on the bottom there of a flower. Pointy finger, because we all need one of those. Sprayed with coffee dye on the back. Here's some texture paste. I think it's Crackle, that one. I'll just put that through in the stencil. And it's really strengthened the bottom of that page. I think this yellow page was from an old book. It was an end paper. Some more stamping at the top there. This little journaling card of Great Britain. And inside there's some more Tim Holtz ephemera, which I've just folded up there, like a vintage receipt. This is from a paper bag that I had in my stash. I just added some grid paper on the back just to give it a little bit of extra strength if someone is wishing to journal on. There's some actual ledger paper there, just a scrap piece. I've done some stamping on the back. There's a vintage dictionary page. I've added some washi tape on the bottom there. There's some Tim Holtz ephemera. Some stamps. There's some stamping at the top there. Again, this parchment paper. We've done a little interactive element there that just flips out for extra journaling. Look at that, just tuck them stamps in there just for extra interest. Let's see if we can get them back in. There we are. It's quite difficult navigating through a little journal with my big hands. And some more coffee stained parchment. There's some mulberry paper there. I just added some washi there down the side of it. Some more stamping. There's a little tab there made from another scrap. That page I think is from Roxy Creations. That was in my scrap box. This is an old wage envelope, which I've just grunged up a little bit. I've added some of Tim Holtz tissue paper there in the middle and some stamping too. You can see that wage element there. And I've just used it as some pockets. And a pocket again at the other side. That's the centre of the first signature. That's the other side of Rachel's paper there, Roxy Creations. Stamping at the bottom. Some more coffee stained paper. That's the other side of the mulberry paper with again some washi tape there. Coffee stained parchment. Some more stamping. Some more of the vintage dictionary page. And a washi sticker on the hopper there. That ledger. I've just added some stamping there. There's that other side of that paper bag. Again, some modern ledger that I've coffee dyed there, just stuck on, just a bit of a scrap. That's the other side of that yellow page. Some stenciling. I've got a little vellum pocket there with some little scraps of Tim Holtz cardstock at either end. And a little tag as well. Or card, should I say. There's some more stamping on the bottom there. Some more stamping. And some more stamping. That's a little Tim Holtz element there from one of his ephemera packs. And again, some more stamping. And the stamps, Stampers Anonymous as well. So it's pretty much Tim Holtz inspired, all of it. There's a some suitcases there. There's a little tuck. Again, I'm not sure who that's from. I think it's My Porch Prints. But anyway, I used half of it to create a little tuck. And there's some Tim Holtz cardstock there, and I've just added a camera on top of there. And I think the camera's from My Porch Prints as well. There's some more stamping. and some stenciling. The stencil also being a Sizzix one. There's a belly band there. I've just added a floral element there with the red little tiny label there. It's from Tim Holtz ephemera pack. Some more Tim Holtz cardstock. Some more of the coffee stained parchment there. Some more of the mulberry paper with washi tape. And a scrap piece of paper with some stamping on. That is actual from the vintage dictionary book, just with its own aged element there. Some more of that paper bag. Just done some stamping there. Some paper I had in my stash. Just a scrap piece of paper, and I've added a washi sticker at the bottom there, a postcard. There's some more stamping. There's some of that ledger, which I've just added a tab. Got some sewing around it. This is an envelope that I've just used in the centre here, and I've just grunged it up with some stenciling and some coffee dye. And there's just a little journaling card in there with a fabric tab. And some more stenciling. It's from Tim Holtz ephemera pack. Another journaling card on the other side of that envelope. Some more stenciling and coffee stain, which I've just sort of sprayed coffee onto these. There's that ledger. And decorative sewing. And some scrap paper with some coffee dyed. And a little stamp. Is that a stamp? Yeah. There's some more paper bag with some grid paper on the back there. There's some more of that dictionary page. I just love the yellowing that's occurred there. It just so it shows its vintageness. Piece of scrap paper. Some more stamping on the top there. And that mulberry paper with again some washi down the side. And you've got a little interactive element. It's like a map of the world. I think that was for a freebie from Janie B Journals. That I'll just use it in here. I've aged it up a bit with some inks and put a little tab on the end. It's blank on the back for extra journaling, apart from that bit there, the stamping. And that's on coffee dyed parchment paper again. There's some more of that book end page with some stenciling on. All stamping at the bottom there. Little vellum pocket with some cardstock at either end. A little journaling card, and I've added a stamped image of a watch on there. Again, Tim Holtz cardstock. All the parchment with some stamping on. Little belly band there. A Tim Holtz butterfly. And some other ephemera pieces there. And the tags as well. The labels as well. Some more cardstock. So yeah, it was really fun to sort of use all the scraps that I had to actually make a journal out of them. So it gets you to think a little bit of what you can do with it to jazz it up and what have you. There's some more stamping there. Some more of the vintage dictionary page. And a washi sticker, a little guest check there. This is some momigami paper here, just a little scrap. I think the design on there is from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I've just sewn around it. Some more parchment, coffee stained. There's another one of the interactive elements. Tim Holtz ephemera, faux stamps. And again, that just flips out for hidden journaling. And some more of the dictionary page. Actually was a thesaurus. There's lovely aged paper. There's some more printed coffee dyed there. Little scrap. And I've coffee dyed the back of that and added some more stamping. That's a scrap from a typewriting exercise book there. There's a page I've just sewn around, added tab. That's coffee stained as well. There's some Tim Holtz ephemera here. I think it's Tim Holtz. Not sure. Anyway, I've made it into a little tuck and added a little journaling card there. And there's a CD envelope in the middle of this one. I've just added some that stencil through there and some splatters of coffee dye. Another journaling card. And some more stamping. Another journaling card in the other side. I'll just added a little Tim Holtz ephemera element at the bottom there. That's a scrap of digital paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I've just coffee dyed on the back. There's some more of that typewriter's book there. There's a scrap piece with some coffee stain on. And that's printed coffee stain. Some more of the dictionary page. That's the other side of the suitcases that I made a tuck earlier. I've just made another one there. Again with a different camera on. Those camera designs are from My Porch Prints. And some more stamping at the top. That's the other side of the momigami. Or dictionary page. Some more stamping. A tiny little pocket there. Got some stamping on the side. There's a little journaling card in there. And also on the back, I've done another vellum pocket. It's actually a Tim Holtz vellum from the, oh, what's it called? I don't think it's in stock anymore, though you might find it still. It's the vellum pack that he did. Wallflower, that's it, Wallflower. That's it, another journaling card, another scrap. More parchment. That's like an envelope style tuck there. And another element from Tim Holtz. There's a little washi flower on there. And some little bits of ephemera on top. Another paper doll. Another journaling card. I've just signed it. And that's it. So yeah, the closure just wraps around. You can tuck it in just to keep it closed. And that's that little journal. So thank you for watching. I hope you like what you see. This will be available in my Etsy shop, along with some other journals. It's been very quiet over on my Etsy. I have made quite a few journals now that are still on there. So I mean, go take a look. All the flip throughs are here on YouTube if you want to look a bit deeper into each one of them. But yeah, they're still on there. And I've actually got a sale in my shop that runs through to the end of September. 30% off everything. So if you are interested, now would be a great time. Okay. So thanks again for watching. I'll be back shortly with another one. This time it'll be a Halloween themed journal, which I've just recently finished as well. So I look forward to showing that to you also. So take care, everybody. Until the next time, stay well. It's time for that COVID season again. So stay safe. I'm sure we'll all be fine. I dread to... I'll just not mention any more about it, actually. I think we've heard enough of it. Anyway, without any more rambling, I shall say bye for now, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.